guys ready?
All set.
Awesome. Guys, welcome. Thank you for having me. It's an absolute honor and privilege to be speaking in front of you. This is all about you guys today. This is your life. This is your health. Today I want to teach you how to take control of it. The first thing, the number one most important thing that I can tell you guys is to open your mind. So your minds are like parachutes. They only work when they're open. When you open yourself to something, you actually let it in and you're able to learn it. So we have to get to this concept of health and what health is if we're going to take control of it in our lives and live and function perfectly and happily and healthily throughout our entire life. So myself, I've always wanted to help people, so I had to do the research to find out exactly what health is. And I started looking, and so I basically did a quick demographic of American health, where we are today, the state of our union, if you will. So first looking, I always thought that health had to do with how we're feeling, being happy, living a generally good life. So I come to find that Americans actually are among the leaders in the world in recreational life quality. So we take a lot of vacations, we spend a lot of time on recreation. So I figured, well, we are happy people then. We do a very generally happy lives. So that's good. If that's part of health, then hey, we're doing a pretty good job, right? And then we really care about our health. We spend more money out of pocket per year on our health than any other nation in the world. We spend 1/6 of our incomes on taking care of our health. So we really care about health. We really truly do. Because we know that health is the most important thing in our life. Without health, you do not have family. Without health, you don't have the kids to play with. You don't have the energy in the day to take care of your family or to even live for yourself. So upon further investigation, I come to find that health has to be more than just how we're feeling. There's some disconnect because if we really want to take care of ourselves and we're spending this much, something's happening wrong because our health is actually terrible. The Journal of the American Medical Association in the year 2000 posted that we are, of industrialized nations, we are second to last. Out of 38 industrialized nations, we are number 37. We are almost dead last in overall quality of health. What's more is that preventable diseases, we are last in the world for. So diseases that we know are almost completely preventable in our nation, we suffer from more than anyone else. And that's the problem is we're the ones who do the research to find that out. So we know that we're the world leaders in preventable diseases. We spend more money on our health than anyone else, and it's actually gone up 12% in the past 50 years. We're the most obese country in the world. So our intense desire for healthcare, the fact that we spend this much money, leaves us at a disconnect. There has to be something more to health than simply how we're feeling in our daily lives. So what is it? Is it feeling good? To be truthful with you guys, symptoms are the absolute worst way to manage your health, how you're feeling. Absolutely the worst way to manage your health. By the time you have symptoms, there's already something happening in your body. There's already a disease process that's at work inside of your body. So we cannot base our health on how we're feeling. Every day, with every decision you make, you are either building life or you are destroying it. The American Heart Association has posted this. 50% of Americans with heart disease have their first symptom as being a heart attack. So if we're judging based off of symptoms, I don't want this to be me. 1/3 of those people who have that heart attack as their first symptom is a fatality. So what is health then? If health is not based on symptoms, we can't look at that. It's an absolute fallacy that we rely on right now, is that we rely on, well, I feel healthy. That's simply not the case. Health is defined as our body functioning and healing at 100%, at its maximum potential. Okay? It can be based on symptoms. Symptoms appear at about 60% of our optimal health, so we already have something developing in our body. So the next question is, what controls the function of our body? What started this child's life from 2 cells, formed it, made it grow into this beautiful child that all of you guys are looking at? What controls that function? It's our nervous system. Our nervous system controls everything in our body. It's the first system in our body to be completed. It's completed about 18 days into our life. Before we have a heartbeat, our nervous system is complete. Every power that we have in our body to regulate ourselves, to heal ourselves, resides in our brain at the very top. It sends messages through the spinal cord out each and every one of these nerves to our heart, to our lungs, to every cell, tissue, and organ inside of our body. So for our bodies to be functioning and healing at their maximum potential, there has to be zero interference with this system. Does that make sense to you guys? Let's go a little bit further and let's actually talk about our spine. As we call it, it's the switchboard of our lives. It controls all the function in our life. So our spine has two functions. Okay, the first one is how I'm standing in front of you, support. It supports, it gives us upright posture, it allows our lungs to breathe. The next is something you might not think about, but it's actually protection. Your spine protects your very sensitive spinal cord and nerves as they come out of your body. So those are the two functions that our spine actually has in our life. So what is healthy then? Healthy should be our spine in perfect alignment, if that makes sense. So for our brain to communicate with every cell, tissue, and organ inside of our body, to regulate it, to heal it, that power has to get out absolutely uninhibited. So when you're looking at this, immediately what do you think? Which one do you think is healthy? The one on the left with the great spine or the one on the right? Is it extra curves in his spine? He has extra pressure on his spinal cord. He has extra pressure on his brain. His body has to work that much harder to try to be healthy. I want you guys to think of this as going to the dentist. How many of you guys have a dentist? Show of hands. How many of you guys have a dentist? Great. So your dentist says if you want to have healthy teeth, take care of your teeth every day. Okay? So you go home, you brush your teeth twice a day, you floss, you get regular checkups. You're going to end up having an absolutely beautiful smile. And you should, you deserve it. You've taken the time to take control of your dental hygiene and your health. So this is an unhealthy spine. So we constantly put pressure on our spines every day. And if we don't take care of it, just like going to the dentist, we're going to get a brand new, shiny pair of dentures. And this is great in the dental field is they have dentures like this. You only have one nervous system, and it's not replaceable. There's no dentures you can put in your spine. You cannot recreate the nervous system, the power that created you from two cells. It absolutely cannot be done. So while in the dental field, we're lucky enough to have dentures. We have nothing else in our lives that can replace our nervous system. We have one. We have one chance to keep it healthy for a lifetime. So what actually affects our nervous system then? If I'm sitting here telling you that there's something in your body that can actually interfere with how your body is functioning and healing, what can actually affect it? Well, let's look. We have stress, chronic stress, actual injuries, physical injuries to your spinal cord. Even accidents and poor posture can affect our health. Okay? So basically life. We put stress on our spines every single day. And as we take care of our teeth every single day, we have to learn to take care of our nervous system every single day and take care of our spine every single day. This is 100% absolutely why I became a chiropractor, why I made this decision after years of research, finding out what health really is. So what chiropractors do is chiropractors actually aim to realign the spine. We clear it of what chiropractors call subluxations. That's an interference to your brain-body connection. That power that flows out your spinal cord to every nerve and tells it how to function. Okay? So exactly how do we do that? How do we perform that? We actually use gentle adjustments to restore function to the spine and to the nervous system. We allow your body to function at its God-given potential. Okay? So, really and honestly, this isn't about me. This isn't about you guys. This is my duty to humanity. See, it's not really about you because it's about your families. It's about your children and their children's children. Scientific experts today are predicting that the generation being born today are not going to outlive their parents. So this is not just me up here talking about health being a fun option. It's absolutely essential for the continued survival and for the continued perseverance of our species on Earth. So this is up to you guys now. You guys are absolutely in control of your own health. Okay? We have to learn how to take control of it, and we have to do it today. I love you guys. Thank you very much for your time.